What up, Facebook? It's Val, and this is Valtopia TV. It's the Friday after 4th of July. It is a beautiful, sunny, sort of foggy day here in LA. I'm so glad you're here with me today, and I want you to say hi, Val, if you're new, and I want you to say hi, Val, if you're old hat. Tell me who you are and what you're doing. We're gonna get into it today. We're gonna get into it. Let me share this around. I'm feeling the sleepies today. What about you guys? We are still riding out this cosmic weather, and that's why I want to talk about what I want to talk about today, because July is packed with cosmic energy and shifts and transformation that's really good and amazing for us. And we're going to be learning new ways of being ourselves. And those of us who are really shining brightly and messaging and creating and sharing ourselves daily are shifting into new ways of understanding the flow of time and our own management of who we are and how we curate our energy and our being. Hi, Darlene. How are you? You're feeling very peaceful. Hi, Karen. Well, welcome. Welcome. Hey, Karen. Gorgeous. So let me just share this a couple places and tell me about your week and how the eclipse has been for you, and how you're managing your beautiful sensitivity, your gifts, your channel, your divine channel, and still showing up for your people, right? Hey, Shauna. So let me just share a couple places. I'm only sharing 2 more places and I'll be ready to tuck in with you. And I do have cards, and I really want to do a reading today because I feel like we're going out, of the eclipse, and we had the new moon, and now we're going to be heading into even new energy, right? So let me just share this to my page. You can join us in my free group, Valtopia. If you join, please answer the questions. And I have a gift for you when you join. And I've been editing the Money Loves Me video, and that link is in there too. So, hey, Heather, thank you. Yay. Hey, Tiffany, there she is. Here's all my ballers showing up. All my hardcore, like high energy, high vibe, amazing people, which all of you are. Okay, one more place to my page, and then I want to tuck in with you. I always have to switch it to me to share it to my page. Do you guys have to do that? Hey, girl, hey. All right, on my timeline. Add me as a friend if you haven't already. You guys, I did a yoga class this morning. I think that might be why I'm a little sleepy too. It was hot, like they make the room hot. I was sweating, and jumping around, and they were telling me to do this and that, and I kind of didn't know what to do, and I did it anyway. It was good. Let me start the watch party. So I know sometimes I do Funk It Friday, but today I just thought, you know what, we're just gonna get into it, honey. We're just gonna get into it and let the little music play and see whatever message comes through. I set an intention, and I channel through a topic, and then we get to see whatever's gonna come through, right? We get to see what's gonna come through the messages today. So, Tiffany, Shauna, Heather, Karen, Darlene, how has the eclipse been for you, and how are you feeling on the other side of it? Because this was a powerful release and transformation for my clients, for me, for my community, and I would love to kind of tune in with you and see where we can catapult this energy even more deeply into ourselves. And hi Natalie, how are you? I really am tuning into the higher level entrepreneurs and visionaries at this time in my focus, because and those of us who are highly sensitive, highly attuned channels and oracles and messengers, I feel we have to honor our sensitivity and expand on it and show up and bring it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I embody that combination. And in the past, I've erred on the side of doing too much and not enough being. And now that I've come into a state of being more, amazingness is happening. And I've always known that my calling is to support high-level, high-achieving people to calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? But to bring the magic. It's an interesting combination. So that's kind of that is what I'm talking about today. Yeah, feeling extra tired. Heather feels good. Awesome. Tiffany's at ease. Yay, Tiffany, for being at ease. I would love to hear I would love to catch up with you, Tiffany. Hey, Lucio, Virginie. So, you know, we've stripped our programming, we've stripped our beliefs, we've updated our ideas about ourselves, we're bringing it through, we have our tribe happening, we have our message coming through. Good, Natalie. And yet there are still deep-seated programs and even caps in our DNA telling us that we're not allowed to do the things that we actually need to do to bring through the level of attunement that we are being called to. Who identifies with this message? How does this resonate for you? I look sleepy, look at me. I tried to freshen up for you, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little sleepy today. And that's, you know, I've been pulling back and not coming on live every day because I've been realizing how magical my energy is when I hang out by myself. When I spend time by myself in my studio and do the work. Thank you, Heather. Hey, Shayla, what up, honey? You know, and this was hard for me to learn. You know, I'm very ambitious, and I have big dreams and visions. And when I first came on live, like I went live 45 days in a row. And I've done a lot of lives, and I'm very consistent in my presence. And I'm learning that, you know, I can come on live or not. It doesn't matter. You guys are still messaging me and booking in. And, you know, I don't do any Facebook ads. I'm going to start doing some, but I don't do any Facebook ads. I've just now gotten my funnel together. All the clients that I've booked have been through word of mouth or simply my energy. So I still doubt it in my pea brain, but my higher self guides me through this process. And I want to connect with those of you who feel like you've got a lot of it down and you've done the work and you've built up the system and you feel like you want to tap in more to this beautiful piece of mindset and inner cosmic creationary energy that just magnetizes to you exactly what you know and you're being called to. So there can be a problem in the area of not knowing or admitting to yourself what you want, even though you think you have. There can be the issue of not letting yourself just relax and be, and feeling anxious all the time even when you're doing that. There can be a lot of shoulds and rules that are still hanging around that you haven't shifted your paradigm yet into your new being, right? Who's like, give me some hearts or tell me which things are resonating for you. Hey, honey. And let me know how I want to know how this is clicking in for you. And if you'd like me, if I haven't seen you in forever, like Shayla, Tiffany, and everybody, Karen, would you love me to tune in with you briefly today on this topic? I would love to take the understanding another level. We're cracking this because this is so powerful, and there's really deep-seated programs of Puritanism and overworking and fear that are underlying, and I've seen it with each and every one of my clients when we do the clearing and we do the alignment. That shit goes. You guys amaze me. You come to me in my messenger and you say, I'm quitting my job, I'm quitting pills, I'm quitting smoking, I'm like, oh, well, all right. It's amazing what happens when you just strip that away and let the cosmic frequencies just come right through you. Yay, Karen, okay. So what I want to do is do a quick collective reading in this to fill in with the cosmic weather of what's coming through for us right now. I'm going to use the diagnostic deck and Amber Annette's deck. And I want to really, I'm already starting to feel my third eye and my crown pop. What we're heading into in this, July is a really packed month. Yes, it is going this way, right? And this is hard for a lot of us. A lot of us have really busted our guts, like getting to where we are, literally and figuratively. And no matter what we do, we still have this kind of underlying anxiety. I've had clients before who are amazing and have huge practices and hundreds of clients. And the work you do with me is about calming down and getting like really good with the Zen. And it's a process of mindset, shifting your beliefs, shifting your rules. But a lot of it is this energy and like kind of stripping off the unseen layers and gunk you have that's keeping you from tuning into this new way of being more in the flow, of listening in for the messages, of following them, and kind of being irresponsible or freestyle and letting the madness take you. And it's not madness, it's your cosmic divine guidance, right? So I'm gonna put Karen and Shayla on the list. I would love it if you share this live stream, or I'm on Yelp now here in LA, and I would love it if you would go put a review for me on Yelp. I'll put the link afterwards. That would be do me a solid, and that would be great. So I'm gonna put Karen and Shayla. All right, so let's see what's coming through in terms of July and the end of this week with this, the other side of this eclipse. You know, we have another eclipse at the end of the month, and we have another new moon. So we ain't done yet with the purge and clearing. So do you have an idea of what's gonna be coming up for you this month? I had so much inner child stuff over the last few days. Hey Kara, hey Erica, welcome everybody. All right, so here we go. We've got some stuff coming through. Yeah. All right, so the first two cards are the Hermit, which I think we all identify with this right now, going within, right? No matter what's going on, thank you, Erica. No matter what's going on with us, we're doing the inner work. And we're all beginning to learn more and more just how powerful our inner vision, our inner beliefs, our inner just awareness of ourselves is resulting in what we experience on the outside. And I know it took, you know, I loved the idea when I first started learning about it in 2015. It just resonated for me so powerfully, and I was already doing some of these things just natural how I operate. And when I started learning it, I was like, this is so cool. I just kind of act like this anyway. This makes so much more sense to me. So the time you spend alone and with yourself is vital, right? And tuning in. Now this is the out of control card. So who's feeling out of control or overwhelmed or chaotic as you grow and expand? You know, growing can feel super chaotic and awkward and messy. And I like to say, if you're not feeling kind of awkward as fuck and messy, are you growing at all? What's going on over there? Thank you, Erica. You're feeling a little chaotic. Hi, Lisa. All right, so as we tune in ourselves, do the inner work, lose the chaos and overwhelm because we choose to, then let's see what comes through in this deck. For as we tuning into the next new moon and eclipse, as we head towards what is the work we can do to really honor the intentions we just set and the ones we're going to be setting. All right, so we have the peaks and valleys. Yes, Tiffany, you're growing. I love it. I love it. I think that we should begin to feel more kind of confident about our chaos. And know that if you're chaotic, you're creating. And the whole idea is that you are creating with your being, not sitting stagnant or resting on your laurels, so to speak, or stagnating or plateauing, because that's when we start to go into the old patterns. And have you noticed that your pattern is your pattern? How many of you guys have recognized your loop that you just, you know, and at this point it's like, oh yeah, there's the loop, I know that thing. So when we go through the peaks and valleys, whether we're going up or down, we all came here to resolve specific emotions and experiences, and that's our loop, that's our pattern that we get to do. So peaks and valleys. I was hearing as I was pulling these cards, my ear was going, boo. Who has been getting like major ear ringing over these last few days? Just like a symphony going. It's like a whole orchestra of tones as the activity is present more and more. So we want to be mindful and clear our energy on a daily and hourly and all the time basis. Yes, getting comfortable in the unknown. Yeah, the unknown isn't unknown when we're allowing ourselves to know who we are and to have a daily moment-to-moment practice of being ourselves and feeling into our own energy, clearing ourselves and being present with, you know, and there's so many people teaching so many ways, and I love the work that I do because I don't teach you how to do it unless, you know, it's an inspiration for you, but really the idea is for us to find out what works for you and to get you into alignment with your own guidance system so that when you're checking in, you're not checking in with anybody but yourself and the cosmos. And it's a practice that becomes so clear when your energy has been cleared and you've been infused with your own highest resonance. That is when you start to feel like, fuck yeah, I'll do anything. That's why my clients come and quit smoking and all this, because they feel so good in our sessions and in the work we do together. You notice what's jarring and you're just not available for it anymore. So you do the work to shift out of it. So thank you, Heather. So yeah, I was feeling this earlier, a lot of heart chakra. Who is releasing and opening their heart chakra, letting go of the stuff your inner child was freaking about on the weekend, and letting your highest guidance lift you up to, you know, be trusting and faithful, even though it might not feel so great right now, right? So we're gonna pull a question card and then I'm gonna tune into Karen. You need the help. Well, Erica, I'm always, every day, offering my services. Yeah, quit all the shitty habits. Yeah, Shauna, you're amazing. You've just been like dropping stuff. All my clients quit their pills. I'm always like, well, okay, you've been on that for 15 years? Sure, okay. And it's because you come into certainty and confidence and feel good in yourself. So you're like, it's a no-brainer. Darlene, you are for sure. Oh, I love it. Why am I wise? Right? That's what we're talking about. You knowing yourself and having your own sense of wisdom about what you're doing. So I'm going to get the Soulful Woman cards and these cards for tuning in. I've already started to pick up on someone's throat chakra really, really tight right here, which of course I always do initially. Who wants to claim that or say that that's me? Anybody? Anybody? Hi, Lisa. How are you? Welcome. So, Karen, are you there still? I always watch myself on video, and I have a tendency. I sat behind a computer for so many years that okay, Erica and Darlene are having the throat chakra. Okay. Ooh, I should get my crystal so we can do some toning in a minute. I will. So I'm trying to remember to stand up straight and hold my shoulders back, right? Not slump anymore. So is Karen still here? Everybody's got the throat chakra, goodness. Yeah, it's almost going up into my ear now. So when we're feeling that tightness there, and I feel heart chakra. So let me grab my crystal, Karen, and I'm gonna be tuning into you. Put your feet on the ground. All right. So, you want throat chakra cleared and balanced. Well, that's what I do, Heather. I'm the work that I do. My favorite part of all of it is all of it. But when you work with me, you get into alignment and everything gets cleared and aligned. But the fun work or the hard work or the juicy stuff is the day-to-day mindset shifting and habit building, because you can get completely rebooted right now on my live stream just listening to me. But then when you go back to your situation, if we haven't resolved what the pattern is, the loop, and begun to do the work of shifting your mindset and beliefs and how you're going to manage it and move beyond it, that's where the fun stuff comes in with my one-to-ones or the group experiences. So I'm happy to support you in that. Okay, Karen, I'm going to tune in with you. I'm going to do a little toning just to clear the energy because I started picking up on everybody, okay? That was good. That was a good one. That was, look at my face, it's red. That was a lot of frequency coming through. Who felt that? Who felt that? Susan's like, that's probably me. Okay. All right, Karen, I'm going to tune in with you. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. So when I'm tuning in, I see the energy moving. I see a nice flow going into a central point. And there's a lot of outward energy coming in. So you're tuned in and you're connected to beyond you, right? You're feeling it. Okay. So I'm beginning to feel some energy here, and I am feeling that like throat over on the left-hand side. It might be popping. And when I feel energy here, there's still some guilt. There's some guilt and shame energy that can be trapped in this area. Lisa says, thank you, I'm well. I love the paintings. I've had a great loss. So sorry, Lisa. Heart chakra, yeah. Okay, so Karen, I was just clearing some energy there in my throat and in the chest. Guilt and shame is a tricky one because I was really looking into this earlier in the year in the last eclipse, and I've just now cleared a lot of the intentions I set at that point, and it had to do with hidden guilt and shame, things where you don't even notice that's guiding you. Still, we never get rid of that, right? And that's the thing. That's why I'm like starting to want to work with those of you who have done a lot of work and are guiding many people, because I'm not just for beginners. They call me the excavator for a reason. I have the ability to tap into some of the deepest levels of stuff that you still haven't gotten to, and the work is there to release it so we can move on, right? So let me tune in with this deck for you. Actually, I'm going to do one of these cards, and then we'll see what comes through. So I know we always think like, oh, I've done the work, I'm done. It's like, no. I love it. Find your magic and get your light on. Well, Erica, my one-to-one start at group 90 day is 1K a month. And then I have layers going up from there where if you have more sessions, there's a mid-range and a higher range. And then I have a $15,000 activation that will clear and activate and release all of that. And I say that with confidence because I did some amazing activations for high-level leaders in 2016. And these ladies popped off after their work with me. And I was just beginning at that time. So I've been in this business for a few years. I've serviced hundreds of people. And I do have an extraordinarily unique gift. And I've also been in the trenches myself doing this work. And yeah, the work is never over. And it's my calling, I'm listening to my divine guidance to step up and serve those of you who are reaching lots of people and think the work is done. And we need to get in there and do what I've been born to do, which is to excavate the deepest, darkest stuff and bring it up to the light. That's where the magic is. That's how you get your light on. By not... it's about integration and your tone. I posted an article post yesterday or this weekend, and it's not the highest frequency that wins. It's the frequent or wins or prevails. It's the frequency that's most resonant. And so the work that we're doing is getting you into alignment, clearing what isn't yours, and allowing you to really have a presence and resonance in your tone that you really know that you come into every day more and more powerfully. And this is where it's an energy thing, and it's a mindset thing, and it's a being thing. Karen, how's all that resonating for you? I'm going to pull one of these beautiful cards here. Stephanie says, thank you, Stephanie, welcome. And if you're new, let me know, what are you doing? What work do you do? Who do you serve? Tell me a little bit about you. So yeah, this message is for you today, Karen. Quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. How are you, Karen, with sitting with yourself and really taking the time that you need to pause rock star style, like the baller that you are? Are you allowing yourself the expanse of time and space to truly come into the deepest divine resonance that you can? And is this something that you feel guilty about still, and that we need to work on so that you can relax and expand into? Now I'm starting to feel a little bit of solar plexus energy too. So maybe there are some boundaries there that you haven't quite resolved, or an energy drain. You have some energy up in your crown, like new inspiration that wants to come in once these areas are a little more open. Let me know how all this resonates for you, Karen. And thank you for coming on the stream today. Shayla, are you still here? Karen, yes, it's my favorite place. I do need to sit longer and deeper. Good. So you don't have any issue with it? You don't have any part of you that thinks you should be going and doing something else, or anything, any sort of resistance to the truth of it? Shayla's ready. Thank you, Karen. Karen, I'm going to pull you a question card for your journal prompt today. Let's see what comes through for Karen Oates. Let's see. Good. Whoa, like the whole deck came out. I'm going to take these two that came off to the side. It definitely resonates. You're welcome. My pleasure. All right, so more gratitudes, Karen. Definitely, why am I grateful? And why am I right? Why am I right? Why am I right to take the space I need? Why am I right to take that retreat that I want? Why am I right to allow myself even more deep dives into self-exploration and expression, and understanding that I'm a divine channel and what comes through me is curated by my presence with myself and God and quiet and whatever works for me. Yes! How's that feel? All right, so Shayla's ready. Let me clear the energy a little bit here. Oh, nema we ma nema we e ma wo nema. We were hitting some third eye there. Did you guys feel that? All right, Shayla, you ready for me? You ready for me? Put your feet on the ground. Let me know when you feel me tuning in. So I see your energy, and I see like a corner, kind of a nucleus. Ooh, I'm a little lightheaded actually tuning in. And I see like a ball of energy in the middle, and then like lots of shooting energy off, and it just, you feel me? That just kind of isn't connecting anywhere. It's like this fiery ball, and then there's like a lot of like the light energy is in the middle, and then there's some disruption, and it's causing your energy to sort of scatter out from you. How does that resonate? And I'm starting to feel a little bit of solar plexus energy here for you. What else do we have? Like they're showing me an eye, and then like the knowing coming in is about others watching you and other people's opinions, like maybe still some people pleasing, or desire to fit in or be approved of by others that matter to you, that is affecting your core energy center. How does that resonate for you, Shayla? Hi, Maria. Welcome. Hi, Nanda. Does that resonate? Now the energy is moving down through your solar plexus and going down. But there is a sort of a tightness in this region here. What are they showing me? Hi, Melissa. Heather said that resonates for me. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Nanda. Yes, you've been getting some amazing gifts that you've not been owning fully. Yeah, it was like you have a lot of light core in your center, and it's striated. Like I should draw you a picture. Where's my whiteboard? Where's my whiteboard? Let me draw you a picture here of your energy. Are you ready, Shayla? So it's like this, here's all yellow, and that's pretty bright. And then it's like going like that. So it's shooting off from the center, and there's stuff coming in that's disrupting your core. So it's you giving away your ability to tune into those gifts by worrying about what other people think, or thinking there's so many rules around it, or that it has to be a certain way. And let me tell you, Shayla, most of the people that come to me, all of you are gifted. Nobody tunes into me if they're not super fucking cosmic and lit up. That's just the way it is. And what I find is most of us, all of us have these gifts. It's just that we think they're supposed to be a certain way, and it turns out they're the way you are experiencing them because you were born to be a new you, and the way they come through you is what works for you. And you're trying it to put yourself in someone else's box, you know? And so you're thinking nothing's happening, or you're judging the awareness that you're having because you think it's supposed to be a certain way. And there's a lot of good stuff that once you clear and activate, all that stuff blows away, and you're just so present in your own energy and awareness that it really starts to expand. Thank you, Heather. I've worked with a lot of people, and I had to figure it out for myself. So it's a blessing that I like to talk and share, because I'm sharing a lot of good shit every day. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. That is exactly what I was feeling, the sacral chakra. So that's about feeling safe to be yourself and express your gifts. You, Shayla, you probably have some past witchy life stuff going on, and you know, fear of being killed for it. So there's some of that going on, and then there's judgment, and then there's just integrating it into your life. So there's a lot there to work with, right? Because you have past life energy, and you probably have some inner child stuff and your own conditioning and programming and beliefs from your own life. And then all the stuff you've been exposed to now, whatever you've been taking or classes, doing whatever you've been studying, and then like really just what you need to let come through you now. It's time to just tune into it and let it be. And so, you know, this clearing and activation and honoring, just taking note of what you do observe and how it is for you, or talking to others, like you said you were talking about it, talking to others and sharing your experience and taking the rules off, take the blinders off. And sometimes we can't not see without the blinders until we do some clearing. I know for me, when I activated my DNA back in 2016, like things opened up a lot for me, and the clearing, because I just only, and then I've still been peeling back the layers of judgment and the way things are supposed to be and perceptions. It's just an ongoing process, isn't it? Darlene says, oh my God, I'd truly be honored to be read by you. I feel like I've hit a plateau or something. Okay, plateau can be fear, it can be past life stuff. Do I do relationship readings? The readings that I do are not specific to a topic, and I tend to work with you, and whatever needs to happen with you will affect your relationships. I don't predict anything, or I'm really just tuning into, I see your energy, and I feel your energy centers, and I feel where you're tight and where you're blocked and where you're open, and I can just know things and understand for you what will help you come into alignment and activation for yourself. And from there, the relationships flow. So Shayla, let me pull a question card for you. You're dabbling, but you haven't fully released. Yeah, it's a combination of releasing the old stuff, being honest. Once you release, then you have an amazing clarity. And if you work with someone like me, then your gifts open up even more powerfully so that they're just more resonant for you. So that clarity helps clear a lot right there, because you feel good in what you now feel about yourself. You're in tune with your highest resonance. So now you're looking back at the way you were, and it's like, oh, that just feels jarring. That's just not me. And so that allows you some momentum in your energetic creation, and then you start magnetizing people and places and things that are more aligned with your new being. And Melissa, I offer for first-time clients a 20-minute virtual tune-in and reading for $222. Otherwise, most of my one-to-ones are 90 days. And like I said, at a group chat, they begin at $1,000 a month. and go up to 2 and 3. And if those prices aren't aligned to you, I do offer group experiences, and I'm about to drop a bundle sale of all my awesome classes that I've been offering over the last couple years. But I am focused on having very few clients at a time. I am an oracle and a channel. I provide a lot of content to my community, and I take the space to work with those who can really tune in and do the work with me for, you know, intense shifts. I'm leading the leaders, baby. And you know, I offer from free all the way up, so you can work your way up to that experience. And I have people who have that gone from $22 all the way up to the $2,000 program. It's kick-ass. It took me a long time to set all that up, and I had to set that up first because I just really wanted to have that in place. Shayla says, fuck it, let's go. Everyone else sees my power and they tell me what I do for them, just being in my energy. Yeah, that's about you curating yourself and backing yourself. And the more you open up your channel, Shayla, and curate your vessel and nourish your being and let yourself open up and let it come through, the more that all this is gonna happen for you. It's beautiful. I love it. All right, Shayla, let me pull a question card for you. A question card to get you thinking in your journal today. Oh yeah. Yes, this is perfect, Shayla. Check this out. I love it. Oops, I turned the comments off instead of... I keep turning them off instead of... Look at this. Why am I innocent? So this is about you having a clean slate, Shayla. It's time to clear all your beliefs and perceptions of what you thought it was and let yourself stream through. Stream through your energy, your frequency. Own your frequency, like I always say. And why do I have a purpose? So let yourself clean the slate and come into a deeper sense of your own purpose by being yourself even more than you ever have, right? Hey, Elizabeth. This was fun. Hey, Carly, how are you? All right, so I'm getting people asking for cards, and all I had on my list so far was Karen and Shayla. So let me tune in. Yeah, own it, absolutely. Absolutely, there's nobody like you, so you came to do and be you. Bring it, baby. So let me go up the thing, and I would love to tune into people that I haven't tuned into yet. Let's see. Oh, what crystal is this? This is my rare museum grade pink purple tourmaline. I love this thing. I got it in a private collection through a friend. And it's like what I use on everything. Okay, so let me just go up the list here. Let's see. Is Darlene, are you still here? This music's getting a little bit trippy, isn't it? Boing. Oh, my ex is texting me and wants me to watch my kids soon. So I'll do a couple more. And then I'd love for you, if you would love to be read, if you would love one of these virtual readings and I haven't done one for you yet, there's that, just message me. Just message me sorry, I'm getting messages and getting distracted. Darlene is here. Okay. Shayla, I loved having you on the stream today. And Karen, reach out if you want to open up all your clairs and align and activate. You know where I am. This is what I do. I would be honored. Thank you, Heather. So glad to have you on here. Come and join. I'll be on over the weekend probably because I'm kid-free after tomorrow morning. Shayla, can't wait to see you expand even more. Super awesome. And I do have a class coming through, a year-long class that I'm going to be running for our types, like the power oracles and messengers. I can't wait. Can't wait. There's a whole oracle deck and everything involved. It's fucking kick-ass. I'm trying to, it'll come through in September. So, Darlene, are you ready? Who's ready? This music's kind of cracking me up. So I'm going to do Darlene I'm still feeling this energy in here. So let me just do another tone to clear that. Okay. Hey, Nicole. So Darlene, I'm going to pull one of these cards for you. Darlene, you've got throat chakra. Came right in, like almost like a sharp stabbing pain. That feels like past life energy that's coming up for review. Does that resonate for you? It's tight, super tight. Yeah, creative cocooning, like the Hermit card we got earlier. This is your time with this cosmic weather to tune in. I feel heart chakra too. To tune in and curate your, your own energy, to love on yourself, to see what's in there, and to shift your beliefs and let yourself feel more free to be caring for yourself and to release whatever this energy is, this resistance, right? So do you do any energy clearing? Have you done any work to align and balance your chakras? Where are you in this whole process? And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to read quick cards for everybody now that we've done a couple more in-depth ones. Let's see. Melissa, are you still here? And there's so many comments, which is great. Erica, just go ahead and put another comment. And you haven't ever balanced your chakras. Okay, so knowing your energy centers and how they feel, and I can feel that. I can feel your heart chakra wants some release, the throat is tight. And when this passageway isn't open and flowing, it can really affect how you're manifesting in your life. Because if you're not able to say what you want, if you don't have the boundaries, if you haven't expressed your emotions, well, there's a whole lot of stuff right there that's going to keep your energy sort of in a tailspin where you're not actually flowing and allowing your ideas to come through and allowing yourself to express what you need to yourself and others. Does that make sense and resonate for you? Now, I have a free audio that can help you release and align your chakras. Everyone responds to these recordings a little bit differently depending on where you are. So if you join my free group, Valtopia, right at the top there, you can sign up and receive this free 15-20 minute guided audio. And you can see how that makes you feel. And please, if anybody has listened to the audio and found that the energy, they felt worse after listening, it means that you have a lot of release to do and that I stirred it up for you, and I would love for you to get in touch so I can in an instant flush the energy with you. That's easy for me. I literally talk to my clients and help them go to sleep, or I put babies to sleep on the plane. I have an instant ability to shift energy. The work is in the dialogue and the questions and the understanding and the daily habits of shifting into the new space. So no matter how much Reiki and energy healing you do, if you don't learn to also shift your mindset and behavior, you're probably going to be back where you started to some degree. Okay? So I'm going to put a link to my group in the comments so you can join us in our free community. It's a lovely space. Please answer the questions when you join the group. I'm taking time to make a free group for you. You can certainly answer the questions about why you want to be in my free group. You know what I'm saying? So let me put the comment. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And then I'm going to go on the stream. Who's dancing over there with me? Come on now. Hey. And now it's not loading in. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put the link to my group, facebook.com. Join the group, honey. Groups / Valtopia. So you can join that free group, answer the questions, come on in and join the community, grab your gift of audio. and see how that resonates for you and see what you experience. A lot of times when people do these clearings, they see their third eye for the first time, or all the colors go to white, or they hear things. I awaken your senses to your awareness of yourself. It was there all along. You just haven't been paying attention. That's the most amazing thing about the work I do with people. It's like they think they're blocked, just like I did. I thought I was blocked from my own wisdom. I thought I couldn't reach my higher self. I thought I was the one asshole in the world that didn't know how to get in touch. Isn't that funny? And now I do it all the time, every day. I make a beautiful living doing this. And it's because we put all these ideas on how it's supposed to be, and we're actually receiving the information. We just aren't aware, or we're not letting ourselves listen to ourselves, or we're not speaking the truth to ourselves. It's been a while. Okay, well, I bet that it'll open up when you listen to that. So, welcome, Darlene. I'll see you in Valtopia. All right, who else is here? I have time for like one or two more. Let me go back to the watch party. I think there were comments over here. Carly would love a card. Carly, are you still here? Carly and Melissa. Is Melissa still here? Yeah. Hey, Susan. Let me pull a card for Susan while we're waiting for a response. Susan. I feel some third eye for you, Susan. Did the eclipse bring in some inspiration and epiphanies for you? Infinite self. My infinite self dwells in the sweetness of this very moment, Susan. And my inner guidance system, this is a good message for everybody. The best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. That is the message today. That our calm is our creation. So the inner guidance system is activated and paid attention to and tapped into when you go into a state of calm and quiet. And so also time of follow. Creative manifestation occurs more easily when I've nurtured myself and honored my time of follow. It's been crazy. Okay, well, they're guiding you to chill out and tune in. Chill out and tune in, Susan, right? Joanne would love a card. Thank you, Susan. Love you, boo. All right, let me tune into Joanne. Just clearing the energy there. Hey, ne ma wo, ne ma. Eh, oh, ne ma wo. All right, so for you, Joanne, we have I embrace my body. The power of self-talk. What are you saying to yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you talk about how amazing you are and what you do to support yourself? Are you savoring the positive? What are your words and thoughts about yourself and your body and your being? Grace, when I open up to the deep source of grace, grace is about being grateful and allowing yourself to grow through difficulty and change and things you're waiting on in a place of creation rather than destruction. And anger as my sacred ally. I listen to the messages with my anger. So if things aren't moving for you or working or you're not feeling in tune, then sometimes anger is a wonderful way to move the energy and get into a place of alignment for yourself. Thanks, Hannah. Love you too. All right, Joanne? All right, is there anyone else? Did I accidentally miss anybody? There's a lot of comments, so please don't take offense if I missed your comment. It's just a lot of comments, and they're really tiny on the screen, and you know what I mean? Just post again if I missed you. Elizabeth, are you still here? Carly, are you still here? All right. So, drink a lot of water, take the rest that you need, check out if you need to. Everything will be waiting for you when you come back. It's how you feel about it and what you believe about it that affects what happens, not anybody else. So, be the baller, be the highly sensitive, amazing channel and oracle that you are, and show up and do what you're meant to do. It's a daily process of rising up into your highest state of being and letting all of you come through in a way that resonates for your human body and being. You know, this vessel guides what creationary energy comes through you and how you connect to the people you're meant to, and it's a beautiful process. So anyone else? Last call for readings today on this day after 4th of July. I thought it'd be a little fun to tune in with you guys. Join us in Valtopia, and be sure and share this and like the stream, even if you're watching the playback. Go to my Yelp page if you can give me a review. I would love that. I'm gonna put that in the comments now too. I'll do that afterwards, okay? Yeah, check out my website is valtopia.com, Darlene. Valtopia is the name of the group. The business page here is super active. We have a great community that talks to each other on all these streams. Wonderful, amazing, giving, generous, creative, baller, rich, hot badasses. That's what we're doing here. So, and listen, I do have spaces for one-to-one. I have one space at each tier, and then I have a group chat at 1K. It's a 90-day minimum. Hi, Jenny. Because this is how we really solidify a change in behavior and patterns. And so I would love for you to sign up for those quickly. They will go. You want to be the one that gets it. I also have one spot for a 8-week portrait experience. You can see that on valtopia.com. And the bundle is going to be coming out with all my programs. So stay tuned for that. You can find out about that in my free group. And if you have any questions, just private message me. Okay? Elizabeth, your card is Sanctuary. Just like today, the message is a lot about curating and taking care for yourself and letting yourself go inward and letting that come through, right? In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. I love that. All right. Yes! Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. Jenny, I've been on for a while. Watch the playback, and I look forward to seeing all of you next time. Own your frequency. There's nobody like you. Bye.